Margaret thought she had it all figured out. After 30 years of steady work, careful saving, and following all the traditional retirement advice, she was ready to enjoy her golden years. But 6 months into her early retirement at age 58, her carefully planned financial future began crumbling around her. First, it was the unexpected healthcare costs that insurance wouldn't cover. Then came the phone call from someone claiming to be from Social Security, offering to help optimize her benefits for a small fee. By the time she realized what was happening, Margaret had lost nearly $60,000 to scams specifically designed to prey on retirees like her. Her story isn't unique. It's becoming the new normal for middle-class Americans entering retirement in 2025. If you think your retirement is secure, you need to hear this wake-up call. Please hit that like button and subscribe, because protecting your financial future starts with understanding the hidden dangers that nobody talks about. The harsh reality facing middle-class retirees in 2025 is that traditional retirement planning advice is dangerously outdated. What worked for previous generations is now leading families straight into financial disaster. The middle class finds itself squeezed between rising costs, stagnant savings, and a sophisticated network of scams specifically targeting their retirement dreams. Recent studies reveal alarming trends that should concern anyone planning for retirement. According to research from the National Council on Aging, 80% of older adults are either financially struggling now or are at risk for economic insecurity in retirement. This statistic represents a dramatic shift from previous generations who could rely on pensions, stable Social Security benefits, and predictable health care costs. You can personally check information on the following website for more authentic detail and verify from the official sources. Also, the link of the website you can check in the description box. Thank you. The financial challenges facing middle-class retirees in 2025 are more severe than many realize. Healthcare costs alone are creating a crisis that traditional retirement planning never anticipated. Financial experts are warning that a 65-year-old couple retiring today can expect to spend over $300,000 on healthcare costs during retirement. This figure doesn't include long-term care, dental work, or prescription medications that Medicare doesn't fully cover. For middle-class families who save diligently but didn't account for these escalating costs, this represents a financial disaster that can wipe out decades of careful planning. The cruel irony is that those who followed conventional retirement advice most faithfully are often the ones hit hardest when reality doesn't match their projections. You can personally check information on the following website for more authentic detail and verify from the official sources. Also, the link of the website you can check in the description box. Thank you. What makes the situation even more dangerous is how retirement scams have evolved to specifically target the middle class. Unlike the obvious Nigerian prince emails of the past, today's retirement scams are sophisticated operations that prey on legitimate concerns about Social Security, Medicare, and investment security. The numbers are staggering and growing rapidly. Recent data shows that by 2025, experts project retirement-related scam losses will approach $5 billion as scammers deploy advanced technologies against vulnerable elders. These aren't random attacks. They're calculated operations that study their victims' financial situations and psychological vulnerabilities. You can personally check information on the following website for more authentic detail and verify from the official sources. Also, the link of the website you can check in the description box. Thank you. The psychology behind why middle-class retirees fall victim to these scams is complex and heartbreaking. After years of following financial advice and building what they believed was a secure retirement, many discover that their savings aren't enough to maintain their expected lifestyle. This creates anxiety and desperation that scammers exploit masterfully. Research indicates that older victims who file complaints typically report much higher median losses compared to younger victims, at $450 for those age 80 or older compared to less than $500 for those ages 20 to 59. The higher losses aren't just because older adults have more money. It's because they're more likely to have their entire life savings accessible and vulnerable to sophisticated fraud schemes. You can personally check information on the following website for more authentic detail and verify from the official sources. Also, the link of the website you can check in the description box. Thank you. The most insidious aspect of the current retirement crisis is how it's being disguised as normal market volatility or expected retirement challenges. Many middle-class families are discovering that the magic number for retirement keeps moving further out of reach. Recent analysis shows that the magic number for retirement has dropped to $126 million according to Northwestern Mutual's 2025 report, down $200,000 from last year's figure. While this might seem like good news, it actually reflects a lowering of retirement expectations rather than an improvement in financial security. People are accepting that they'll need to work longer, live on less, or take bigger risks with their money to achieve even basic retirement security. Social Security, once considered the bedrock of retirement security, is providing less support than many middle-class retirees expected. The reality of Social Security benefits is sobering for those who counted on it as a significant income source. For a typical middle-class worker, a 55-year-old earning the median household income of $74,380 today and planning to take Social Security at age 62 would get an estimated monthly benefit of about $1,869 a month, or $22,428 a year. This amount, while helpful, falls far short of what most people need to maintain a middle-class lifestyle in retirement, forcing many to seek additional income sources that make them vulnerable to investment scams and fraudulent financial products. You can personally check information on the following website for more authentic detail and verify from the official sources. Also, the link of the website you can check in the description box. Thank you. The hidden danger that's causing the most financial devastation is the proliferation of retirement-focused scams that specifically target middle-class psychological vulnerabilities. These scams don't just steal money, they destroy trust in legitimate financial institutions and advice. Victims often become so paranoid about future scams that they make poor financial decisions, keeping money in low-yield accounts or under mattresses, which further erodes their retirement security. The Federal Trade Commission reports that middle-aged adults report the highest rates of victimization, but older adults report higher loss amounts, indicating that scammers are successfully targeting the transition period when people are most vulnerable to financial fraud. You can personally check information on the following website for more authentic detail and verify from the official sources. Also, the link of the website you can check in the description box. Thank you. The retirement scam ecosystem has become so sophisticated that even financially savvy individuals are falling victim. Modern retirement scams often begin with legitimate-sounding financial advice or government benefit optimization offers. Scammers study their targets through social media, public records, and data breaches to create personalized approaches that seem credible. They might call claiming to help maximize Social Security benefits, offer exclusive investment opportunities for retirees, or provide assistance with Medicare enrollment. The initial contact often involves small fees or information gathering. That seems reasonable, but gradually escalates into major financial fraud. What makes these scams particularly dangerous is their timing. They often target people during the vulnerable transition period between employment and full retirement, when individuals are making crucial decisions about their financial future. Research shows that without a retirement plan that includes a budget, withdrawal strategy, and consideration for taxes, it's easy for individuals to overspend in the early years of retirement, leaving them financially vulnerable later on. This vulnerability period is when scammers strike most effectively, offering solutions to retirement anxiety that end up creating far worse problems. You can personally check information on the following website for more authentic detail and verify from the official sources. Also, the link of the website you can check in the description box. Thank you.